driving. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I feel good. Brand new car.
It's called Swana.
Oh, it's Pearson.
Oh,
Is it? It's a 4-door. 5-door.
I can only be one. Where we're going to?
Yeah.
Holistic fair. We're going to a holistic fair.
Yeah. There's like numerology and free Reiki and stuff.
It's my people. We were waiting for someone to clear out behind us, but now they're gone. But we're going to do a birthday haul anyway, because Rosie was in Canada and brought me my birthday presents.
And I'm a lovely, generous friend.
She's a lovely, generous friend. First of all, is the right way up. And this is beautiful salted chocolate all the way from Canada.
The West End Food Co-op in Toronto.
100% pure Ontario maple syrup. Whoa! What would happen if I just drank it?
It'd be very sweet. You'd probably be sick. But you could taste it if you really want to.
This is what they carry in hip flasks in Canada.
Canada.
It's a purse. Then you open the purse. And inside we have magical things. Ah! And crystal cleaning spray for your crystal needs. This has been a PSA from Swana. Okay, so we've been to the holistic fair and we bought very similar things. It's got this little amethyst pendulum. You feeling doused?
Where is it?
Are you feeling doused yet? Another pendulum.
So,
It was like jade or something?
yeah.
Jade. Triangular. No. Conical.
Conical.
Also got, this is like the latest thing I've ever bought, but I love it.
It's really cute though.
It's a little staff with a bit of citron on top. Goes through your enemies.
Is the wood like real wood or is it like plastic?
I don't know.
It feels weird.
See, the way to find out would be to snap it, but I
But,
don't
you
want to
know,
do that.
Don't want to do that.
Chink chink. Yeah.
Like a fight.
Whoa.
Don't think this is what you're meant to use them for.
Two really confused sorcerers.
Let's just hit each other.
I have a stick in the house, you see. I'm gonna get a really, I don't know where I'm gonna get it from, but I'm gonna find a big crystal. And I'm gonna attach
Yeah,
it.
I mean, don't buy it. That's too expensive.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll not harvest it. I'll mine it with my mining. Da, 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 da. On. Okay, today we're going to conduct a spiritual experiment. This is a pendulum made of amethyst, and this is a horse. Or do you
Made
like
of horse.
Made of horse. No horse was harmed in the making of this horse. Do you like that? She's gonna eat it. Let's go to our crown chakra. Okay, you don't like her crown chakra. The root chakra.
The root chakra.
And then we have the
Sacral.
chakra. And then we have the solar plexus chakra. Oh, it's spinning on the solar plexus chakra. She got low self-esteem.
She's just like, I am the shit.
I am the shit. So there you have it. Esme has a lot of self-esteem. sounds ridiculous. We've just abandoned the horse. Camp Nano talks while I make this bed and tidy my room. Things are going good. I'm managing to keep up with the word count goal, which is all fan-dabby-dozy. It's only 4 days in. I'm sure my motivation will start to wear down, but right now we're doing good. What else we got? I'm just really enjoying writing about something new because I've spent like basically half a year editing the one that I wrote in November, so it's exciting to do something new, but it's still in that world, which is nice, so I get to like keep going with some of those characters. Let me tell you about my new ship. Oh my god! Basically, so I was just writing this scene with these two characters I'd never met before. I'd met one of them before, but not the other one, and I was like, okay, cool, so you've got these two childhood friends, they've known each other basically since birth. It's all good, woo, fun times. And then there's a scene where one of them has to leave. And this is within the first chapter that you meet them in. I haven't spent any time with these characters. I've literally been writing for about 15 minutes when all of a sudden they kiss. And I am dead. I have a new OTP. I haven't drawn them as of yet, but by the time I edit this I probably will have drawn them a few hundred times. So here they are. Here's a picture of my new OTP. Oh my god. But I am met with a small issue. I've spoken on this channel about the fact that I'm aromantic asexual, so I don't experience romantic or sexual attraction, blah 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 blah. So this is a real issue when I tried to write romance. And as we all know, things are easier to write about when you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And I ain't been there, done anything, got the t-shirt. So, I just can't write romance. I just can't do it. I have to like... I mean, I probably could do it, but I can't get past the cringe. I can't get past the cringe. I'm just writing like, oh, no, this isn't me. Get it away. Ugh. On the book that I did in November, NaNoWriMo, which is like a prequel to this one, it had no romance in it at all. The main character never even looked anyone up in that way. There wasn't any like direct romance, but there was these two characters that had eyes for each other, and towards the end it's hinted that they're going to get together, but then the book ends and you don't know. But the problem is that one half of that duo is one of the POV characters in this sequel, and this is based 10 years later, and those two are married. So obviously they've got, you know, romantic history, they've established very firm emotional ties with each other, and I'm just like, what's a romance? And it's annoying because it's not as if I tried to force it in, it's happened very naturally. I've always shipped those two characters, and they were always going to get together in the sequels. And my new OTP just kissed, and I was like, fine, I'm okay with this, I just wish I could write this scene. So it's like, I want to write romance, but it's just very difficult, and I'll get there eventually. This has been a public service announcement. Dog, and we are going Pokemon hunting. This is my first time doing it. It's like the end of July. I'm very late to this party, but I was away with no internet, so I couldn't get Pokemon Go. I'm also a Pokemon virgin. This is my first interaction firsthand with Pokemon, so I'm going to be such a noob. Don't judge me. I've just made a discovery that Mercury here is a Pokestop. So I can get Pokeballs from my ruling planet. How beautiful is that? I may have just come across someone else playing Pokemon Go. It was a guy and his like younger brother or something, and they were walking down that path there, and the kid was like staring intently at his phone, and we kind of exchanged an eye contact like, we know. I'm sure he was another Pokemon Go train. And the Pokemon that was guarding the gym up there earlier is gone. It's been replaced by another one, so I think he's been at the gym and he's taken the gym. And I don't know what I'm talking about. So I came for a walk up the Law, which is our big extinct volcano hill thing. I came for a walk up here because it suddenly occurred to me yesterday that Monday is the 1st of August. I don't know how anyone else classes the seasons or what the official classing of the seasons is, but to me, the second half of September into October and the first half of November is autumn. So if Monday's the 1st of August, that means that there's only a month and a half left of summer. Usually by this point, I'm excited for autumn. I'm excited for the atmosphere, I'm excited for that kind of cold nip in the air, I'm excited for the changing colours in the leaves and everything that autumn and winter bring with it. But this year, realising that the 1st of August was coming was a bit of a reality check as opposed to a cue for excitement. I love all the seasons. I've gone over this. I made a video about how I cannot decide my favourite season, and everyone relates to this, but like, I have a genuine emotional attachment to the seasons. But the thing I miss about summer when it's winter, and my love of winter has worn off for that year, is the nature. It's the green leaves and the grass and like the life. This is so mushy. I never do mushy things, but like the sheer life in the earth. Being able to walk at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and still see an amazing sunset. I make a vow every spring that I'm going to make the most of summer when it comes, and I'm going to be outside as much as possible, enjoying it. And it suddenly occurred to me when I realised that August was just around the corner that I've not done much of that. I've been productive. I can't deny that I've been productive. I've been doing a lot of work, writing, and with videos and things. I've not wasted my summer, but I still feel like I have, because I've not spent it the way that I've planned to. I've not spent it in a way that I think is valuable. I mean, I do think that writing is valuable, I do think that videos and editing are valuable. Pretend I didn't say that. But I didn't do the things that are valuable to this time. There's plenty of time to totally invest in YouTube and to totally invest in writing in the winter when I don't necessarily want to be outside as much, but the summer is the perfect opportunity to get outside and soak in the sun before winter comes, and I just thought, right, I need to make the most of this while it's here, while we still have summer. And oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. July. What's a July? It's like the end of August. I don't know what July is, you tell me. I was on holiday for most of July, so I think this video would have been a lot longer had I not been on holiday, because obviously I made the vlog of when I was on holiday, so I didn't want to like remake it all again and put all the clips into the PMS video. So I was like, I'll just do a little section. So it's shorter than it would have been, even though it's still like 16 minutes long. Every time I go on a cruise, I come back thinking I want to work on one of these. Like, I know that the hours are grueling. Like, you work every single day. You don't get days off, you get hours off. But even though it's hard work and you have to like face the public every day, it's good for saving money and it's good for travelling, because you get to go off on the port and your accommodation and your food and everything is provided. So the pay that you get only really goes to things that you buy on port or on the ship or whatever. The weather in July was a bit meh. There's not really much to say about July, I'm afraid, because obviously I was on the boat. And you've seen the vlog of the boat, so you know everything that I got up to on the boat. I got stalked, actually. Well, I tell the story of how I got stalked, since I have nothing else to say here. So I was just walking down the Royal Promenade. It was one of the last sea days, like the second last day or something. And I was just walking down the shopping pub street, like, woo, gotta take in the atmosphere before I go home. And I saw this guy in front of me, and he had this t-shirt on, and it said, "How to entertain an idiot, look at the other side of this shirt." And I remember the t-shirt because I remember thinking, oh, I wonder what the other side of the shirt says, which probably makes me an idiot. So I thought I was being all sneaky. I walked faster, I walked past him, and I kind of looked behind me like, nothing behind me, you know, just glancing over my shoulder, and I saw that it said the exact same thing on the other side of the shirt, "I'm an idiot." So that is how I remembered the shirt. I didn't remember the guy's face, I just remembered the t-shirt. So then I go into the convenience shop. I've never really been to it on the cruise. I didn't really have a reason for going. I think I went like once at the start, but I thought, you know what, make the most of it. I'll go into all the shops and have a look around. So I go into the convenience shop, and he's there. And I think I like walk into him in one of the aisles or something. There's an awkward encounter that happens. So I'm like, oh, sorry, haha, continue on with my day. But I feel him staring at me, like, he must be about my age or younger, maybe a little bit younger. I think he was maybe about 17ish. But I feel him staring at me for an uncomfortably long amount of time as I like walk away from this awkward situation. Okay, that was weird. Move on. And I'm walking down the Royal Promenade again, and he's there, walking too, in the same direction as me. And then I'm like, kind of thirsty, I'm gonna go get a drink. So I went to one of the bars at the other end of the Royal Promenade, and I'm walking along, and I go to the bar, and it's quiet. Like, there's no one there. There's a bartender there chopping up a lime or something. So I'm like, oh, can I get this? And she's like, oh no, sorry, we're closed. One of the other bars will be open though. And I'm like, oh, silly me, okay. And I turn around to go, and he's standing there behind me as if he's a way to come to the bar as well. And it's like, dude, you have no reason to be here. This bar is shut. Why are you here? Why are you following me? I am getting the very real suspicion you're following me right now. But I didn't say anything. I just walked really fast in the opposite direction. And then it's maybe about 10 minutes later, I've been back to the cabin, I've got my book, and I'm now sitting on deck because it's a really nice day for some reason. It's not usually nice when you're on your way home, but it was nice. So I was sitting reading my book and reached the end of the chapter, and I was like, okay, I'll go and do something else now. So I'm sitting with my book. I close the book, and I think, I'm going to need to look up now. He's there, isn't he? Bearing in mind, this is a busy ship. There are literally thousands, maybe not thousands, hundreds of people on this ship, and this deck is full of people sunbathing, and I'm like, he's right there. So I look up and turn to the side, and there he is, walking along the deck with someone. He's with someone, but he's there, walking towards me, and he sees me, and we make eye contact, and I'm like, nope, and I take off. I'm like, I'm gone, I'm away, far away. So the rest of the day passes without meeting him, and I'm like, okay, I think I've escaped, it's all good. So I'm going back to my cabin to get ready to meet up with my little crowd at night, and I'm going back along the Royal Promenade, because that's like the main bit of the ship, that's the passage area. I'm walking along there, past all the shops, past all the people, and on the Royal Promenade, there's this entrance to the casino. It's like, this is the street, and there's like a big like gate thing here. It's not a gate, but it's like a big arch and it says Royal Casino on it. And then there's stairs that lead down from here, down to the deck below where the casino is. And I'm walking past this, and he's wearing the same t-shirt. That's how I know it's him. He's there, leaning on the entrance to the casino, staring at me. And in order to get to my cabin, I need to go down the casino stairs and through the casino to get to my deck. So I just sprint down the casino stairs, because I know he's there, and I was certain I could feel his eyes following me, and like, I was certain he was following me. He probably wasn't, but I was like, no, I'm not taking any chances. Running to my cabin so that he can't follow me and find out where my cabin is, disappear amongst the crowds, blend in with the blimmin' sea, and hide. Because I was being stalked, and I was certain of it. And then, I don't think I saw him again after this, but I met up with my little crowd at night, and I told them, I said, okay, I'm pretty certain I got stalked today. 2 of them are like, oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him. Oh yeah, and then the way they said it, I was like, have you been stalked too? Maybe I'm just being a massive prick and being really judgmental. I mean, maybe he just wanted to be friends, but I was like, talk to me. Don't just follow. Maybe he wasn't even following me. I mean, he probably wasn't, but like, it sounded like it seemed like he was following me. I don't know, man. I'm just telling my story from my perspective. To me, it was like I was being followed, and if for any reason you're watching this, I'm sorry. Yeah. I felt kind of uncomfortable. Sorry. Hit me up and we can talk about this. I did read a lot in July, which was good, because reading is a thing what I like doing, and I just don't seem to do it enough. Mostly because of the holiday. There's like loads of time on the ship to do whatever the hell you want, and I spent most of it reading. And I managed to keep up the momentum when I got home. I mentioned at the end of the like montagey part of this video that I was really dreading autumn coming because I hadn't made the most of summer, but I think by this point, by 24th of August, I've made peace with that. Seasons do their thing. I know this, you know, the seasons have a cycle and they go through their cycle and it'll be summer again before I know it, or at least I hope so. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for autumn now. Like, the jumpers and things have started coming in H&M and Primark, and I'm kind of like, ooh, maybe I'm a wee bit excited for autumn after all. Haha. Yeah, that was July. The month of July, the month of Julius. Yeah. See you in August. Although we're in August. What even is continuity? A lie. That's what it is.